Put this trans in 8-10 months ago. I have probably 100 plus passes on it, all north of 1,000 horse. I don't even check the fluid, so we're gonna drop the pan, check it out. I have a nice little billet pan to go on it to match the oil pan as well. Just check the health of it and see how it is. Let's see where, oh, it leaks out up there, huh? All right. I'm curious where it's leaking from. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Justin's leaky transmission, that's all. Don't worry about that.
So you're gonna put a lockup converter in it while it's on the lift now? It'd be a lot easier to do that now.
No, but now that we have the lift, it will be easier in the future. Let's not change too many things, right?
Now's the time we can address Brandon's shocks that he never checks the air in. Here, see these right here?
Show us what you're talking about.
Okay, so this right here is about a $4,000 set of Mentor Motorsports shocks. These are the best of the best you could get for anything. Well, if you follow this little canister, or this little line goes to a canister, and you're supposed to check the nitrogen every day you run it. Brandon's yet to do that, and I keep giving him shit about it. He even has the tool, so we run these on all my buddies' radial cars, and every day, like in the morning, I'll check them, and then I'll check them at night.
He's talking about actual race cars that go fast. We don't have that, so it's low on the list.
I mean, we got a big tire car, so you probably should check them, because big tire cars are embarrassing if they're slow.
So have you diagnosed the direct problem yet?
There is no problem per se.
Okay.
It's more of a cumulative. Started this car from scratch and started trying to figure a bunch of stuff out all at once. So it's been just a long road of figuring out little stuff here and there. Make improvement here, make more improvement there. The small tires were real tough with this car because of the torque that it makes and my lack of suspension knowledge and lack of willingness to ask for help. The big tires helped with that a lot. There's a couple things in the trans that we may actually end up changing. It has a non-lockup converter, so adding lockup will help a lot. Depending on how it leaves and works, we might actually unpin the overdrive. Right now we have it set up as a 3-speed. We might set it back up as a 4-speed. Probably won't do that today. Really just want to get a good look at the trans and see kind of the condition of it and the health of it after my foot and lack of maintenance. Looks good. Smells good. We'll get this ripped out of here, pop the pan off, and see what the condition looks like and go from there.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, a little magnet. Those things are perfect. Thank you, Snap-on. Look at that case, though. Man, that thing looks great. Mineral gray. Yeah, so the build on this car, it's an SN95 Mustang, obviously. It's a true chassis car. It's a 2x3 frame rail. So this was originally a track car back in the day. I think it used to have a 12 valve in it when it originally got built. I bought it from a buddy of mine who had a Common Rail 6.7 in it. He split the motor in half, ripped his drivetrain out, and I bought it as a roller. I built a 6.7 Cummins. It's all 6.7. It's no mixed match 5.9, 6.7 stuff. Straight 6.7 through and through with our 48 RE in it. Has a trans brake, pinned overdrive setup, so it's a 3-speed, all 3 gears being overdriven, and a non-lockup converter. Big tire, that's what it was originally set up for. Narrowed rear end. I have run small tires on it with moderate success. Not race-wise, but we learned a lot. Basically, the motor's fine. We put that thing through its paces. The trans is fine, put it through its paces, but being as we're a trans shop, it's usually best to take the test mules and actually take a look at it. The inevitable mess coming right up. There we go. Ooh, looks good. Nice and cherry. Still smells new. It's good. Hey Justin, I think your transmission works.
Hey Justin.
What's up?
Good job, dude.
Thanks, man.
What's going on here? This thing's brand new.
Oh, it's fucking broken. Well, it looks broken to me. As I can tell, it's not supposed to do what it's doing. I'm no mechanic, but you know.
The block-off plate for the trans brake solenoid, we do make our own now. This is our valve body with a priorly sourced plate. We're gonna swap that out
To our own product.
to our own product, and then just do once the pan's off, we'll check the bottom of the pan because that's where all the material will be, if any, but judging by the fluid condition and the smell, it's gonna be perfect.
Yep.
There'll be a little bit in there, some dusting, which is normal from initial break-in, if you want to call it that, which was basically just burnouts out in front of the shop.
With nitrous.
With nitrous, with Bob
I
holding
was
the bottle.
running the bottle.
Bob was my nitrous solenoid. one more over here.
It's hanging on something.
On one right here.
Okay.
Go ahead and take that one out, and we'll just pinch the sides. Let's pull that one out. I can hold this side. Oh yeah.
You got one over here.
Let's hold on for that for a second. Let me let this drain out. I don't have that side.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
And, she's beautiful.
Oh yeah. Look how nice and golden that is. Woo. I don't know how much this holds, but it should hold a bucket.
Yeah.
So basically this is what we came in here for. Well, it's secondary, but looking in the pan to see if there's material. You see some material, but that's normal on a fresh build. This thing was, we went back through it before we put it in the car. So realistically there's almost nothing in this pan. Fluid's still super red, still smells clean and new, which means it never got too hot, started breaking down or anything, which is a big thing on these trans. Once the fluid breaks down from heat, it starts losing a lot of its abilities. So this looks really good. We'll get our solenoid block swapped out and might put some Hot Shot secrets in it if I feel nice to it or not, but I just like to put the cheap shit in it. This should start puking a bunch more shit out once I pull this off. And this is the solenoid block we're gonna change out here.
Yeah. This is the full manual one, right?
Trans brake.
Trans brake, oh yeah.
Full manual trans
Yep.
brake.
Got them all
Oh,
good,
yeah.
tested on the dyno. No
Yeah,
tag on it.
yeah.
All mine come with tags.
Perfect. A couple little chunks of arbitrary nonsense, but it's to be expected. Looks good. Hey, look, there's the guy to ask.
Hey, you want to tell us how this solenoid works?
So basically it's a very simple solenoid, just requires basically just energy to it, and it's an on-off style solenoid. So normally what we call them is normally venting or normally closed, and this would be a normally venting solenoid. So all we do is put it into a circuit that requires oil to be vented, and then when you power the solenoid, it shuts off oil to that circuit and then strokes the valve in one way. I guess emphasize stroke. Causes things to happen in the transmission, which are more specifically in this one a trans brake for the drag racer's intended use.
Oh God, we're falling apart.
This thing's falling out here.
Okay, well, we have a problem here.
It's gone in the best. Let me grab the longer
This is
ones.
great. This has not gone well. Oh, it's right here. I found it. I left it on there so I wouldn't lose it, and then I lost it. And I'm an idiot. That's a ground. We'll take that one back off. Hey, Jared, is this thing supposed to be off-center to that valve?
You might need to flip it around.
You think? I think the holes will line up the other way, dog. Yeah. So now it matches, and I can finally sleep at night. But King Speed made this. They do oil pans and trans pans for 48s and 68s. I actually had them custom make this one because they usually make a deep pan. This thing won't even go in the trailer with a deep pan on it because it'll high center on it. So had to make this for me and had Fernando's down the street polish it, match. Everything else they polished, which is everything I could unbolt pretty much. So this should be a nice touch that nobody will ever see. Probably should have done this first, but we're gonna watch me struggle through it. You didn't know, flat washers are definitely directional. If you don't believe that, you can't sit with me. This is your fault, it doesn't work.
Oh, it works great because I built it.
All I gotta do is remember not to get the trans blanket strap in there. I do every time.
She does look pretty.
Yeah, that was the idea. And a little more stout if I do smack it on the ground.
Nice.
That's right, just gotta watch where it goes. Oh, fuck. I watched it. Now where to go there. Yeah, you know, I just kind of rub it. Hope for the best. Yeah. Sometimes there's somebody else to rub it.
Maybe not directly, maybe other people rub it for you, but
That's the goal. That's the
that's,
real goal.
you hear that, Justin? That should be your goal, is to get other people to rub it for you.
Alright. Noted. Next meeting. Today we brought the car in, check out the trans, just do quite a quick inspection on it, check the health, and swap out one of the parts that we now in-house produce for this trans brake setup that we build. Drop the pan. I guess, like I mentioned before, I probably have over 100 passes on this, over 1,000 horse. The fluid was perfect, never been hot, never burnt, smelled brand new, looked brand new. Nothing in the pan, looks great. So overall, we're really happy with the health of the trans. No need to do anything further, slapped a new filter in it. Honestly, I'm probably gonna throw the old fluid right back in it. Don't like diesel stuff, that's fine. Go check out our video for Justin's car for his race last weekend. He's got a big block Malibu called Juicy J. I think it's pretty cool, we got a video on that. But you want any more information on these things or wanna check them out, either grab my page or jump on the Tier 1 page. There's a bunch of stuff on there, and we'll see you later.